Oh, Goob. So we're on a dedicated server that Goob has set up, and I don't. That the server sent a direct message to me. That's cool. Okay, so yeah. Welcome back to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm hanging out on our Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage server, that GooBlahIsh helped set up for us. And, I'm just going to be doing a few things in the ship today. Things that, I was error, you can't do that? What? Okay. I think Goob's fucking with me. Because he's actually on there, right? On, like, he's not on Discord with me, but he's texting with me. He sees me, apparently. Okay, so I think I want to move this over to here. That's the first thing I really want to do. So I'm going to take those two out, and I'm going to put home storage. I'm going to put these here. Hey, Goob, how's it going?
Meow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Meow, wow, wow.
Okay, move those.
Are you just talking to yourself, or
I'm
are you like
recording.
recording it, talking to your audience, or?
Yes, I am recording and talking to my audience. Say hello to Goob, everybody!
Oh, makes more sense now. I thought you were literally just talking to yourself, but okay.
I do that sometimes.
I do too. That's why I was wondering.
Okay, was that like that? Or, yeah, I think that was... This up here was... that. Okay. Now we can put the teleporter back over here. So you gonna get on to help me?
Did you not just see me join?
No, I did not. I was totally not paying attention.
Yeah, I joined. I'm kind of debating whether I want to help you or go off on my mission to try to get like a million different things for all these pills and injections and stuff, because that's taking forever.
Keep in mind that those just have to be in your inventory. You can utilize things we already have. You don't have to get new
I already
stuff.
tried that. For this one, the stock your sick bay, I have to actually create them.
Does it say, oh, if you have to actually craft things?
Yeah,
then yes.
it says I have to actually craft them, and
but gathering,
I tried.
Gathering the ingredients for it, you don't, yeah. Anyway.
Well, I still have to go get it because we don't have them.
Okay, I guess if we don't currently have them, then that is a valid point. Okay. Now, I did want to do something a little different here. To make the teleporter a little more teleport-y. I want to do this. And then this. Okay. Right. And then over here. So, and then this, I guess I'll just do that here too. Those.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Oh, that thing. In that case, that Goob.
I don't know what you're talking about. I teleported. You like my teleportation?
Sure.
Well, there's nowhere else for me to teleport. It won't let me teleport, so...
Oh yeah, these should be this. And then...
Did you see the colors and stuff I put in the medbay area?
Yeah,
thing?
I did.
Because it was just a little too gray, so I was like, I'm gonna just put a strip of blue around the top there and make the carpet in my my office a little better. And...
Yeah, I mean it's your sick bay. You do what you want with it.
And then there's what looks like a kind of air conditioning vent thing up here that I put.
Yeah, I saw. It's completely just
yeah, it's just
aesthetic
textures, but yeah.
There.
What'd you do?
I'm not telling.
Oh no! Now I have to figure it out. I heard that.
Well, I mean, it's oxygen. That's the color that the oxygen devices are.
Yeah, but it's in the med bay, so it needs to be the dark blue.
But then the whole place is boring.
They're happy.
No, because it's not a emergency medical device. It's an oxygen device.
Well, if you're suffocating, then it is an emergency medical device. Oh, you're adding texture stuff. I see what you did.
I'm just slightly recoloring it. But you think that's a better?
Yeah, kind of. Except this right here, these two don't go good.
Which two?
These two, the corner one and this one, like. Yeah, and it won't rotate the texture.
That's because the block is a different shape.
Yeah, so I have to choose something else then. Yeah, or just leave those two that way.
Yeah. Just like on the other side over there.
Well, yep, it happens in these corners too. I guess we'll just leave like a border around the wall then, because...
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, yeah, I guess. But you have to leave these two this carpet because this is in front of my office, and that's the carpet for my office.
And it, yeah.
With us walking around so much, it's like strobe lighting the lights in here.
I wish you could change just the color of the little light strip on the walls and not change the whole texture.
Oh, yeah. It changed the whole texture of it, yeah. Or the color of the texture, yeah.
You know, so it would still be gray just with a blue light
with a blue
strip.
line, yeah.
That would be, you know, better.
Yeah, I don't think mine's the same color as yours, but I don't know. It looks like yours changed colors.
Mine did change colors unintentionally.
Oh, gotcha.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Got a little bit more lighting going in these little angled corners. Oh, why'd you take my light away?
It was too overpowering. Aesthetically, it just clashed with the rest of the room. You don't want people to be looking at the ceiling when the rest of the room is the primary function.
Well, but what about when you're laying down on one of these beds? Then you're only looking at the ceiling. I think it looks good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's the main thing we need. We're gonna need Sathium plates.
Yeah, the only place I know to get those would be going like raiding a base.
It's not working.
I don't know why.
I can't even manually tell the thing to go up now. What?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it won't do it while I'm standing on it. Oh, if I jumped, it did. I'm trying to get out.
It's supposed to wait a second, and then as soon as the door closes, this goes up.
You know what I think they might have done? They might have, with the Empyrion update, made it so that you can't be on a blast door when it's moving.
Hold on. Well, that absolutely blows monkey balls.
Yeah, because if you jump and then do it, it'll see it does until you touch it, and then it goes back down.
See, they've been doing that with a lot of things, and that sucks because now my whole fucking elevator thing's fucked up.
Yep.
Well, looks like I have to go put a complaint on the forum.
I mean, it could just be a bug. Like, we don't know for sure if it was intentional or not, but yeah. Yeah, because it goes all the way up if I'm staying above it with my jetpack, but if I touch it, it goes back down. Oh, it worked. I don't know what happened, but it worked.
Oh, now it's working.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it just got stuck because I was just playing with like trying to get it to go up and staying above it with my jetpack, and I would fall down onto it.
Maybe, and this is a possibility, the upper signal, which resets the switch, was not working.
Probably didn't get triggered right, yeah.
Okay.
Because, yeah, now it's working fine.
Yep.
So it may be an issue with if you're up there and you go down rather than going up the elevator.
No, specifically what it is if you go into it, trigger it, and then leave, and the door closes and it goes up, there's no one up there to cancel it out, to reset the thing. So yeah. You come in and the door closes, but the blast door doesn't go up because the blast door's reset switch is up at the top. So
well,
you have to go all the way.
I'm glad I put all the medical devices down here because I fell and cracked a leg in half. So
yeah, that is partially one reason why I put it at the bottom, just in case something like that happens. Okay. Would you be able to try to go out somewhere and see if we can find Sathium plates somewhere?
Depends on where.
The best option, I would say, go to the trade station and see if any of the traders there sell Sathium plates. Or Sathium in general.
Okay, so is it just in the orbit of this planet?
I'd check the planetary one first.
Gotcha.
Look on the planet near the North Pole. There's this orange chevron. That's the Polaris trading station.
So, I noticed Big Bertha, it says, is at the North Pole.
That's because it no longer exists.
Yeah, it did that on my single player to one of mine too. It just says it's at the South Pole.
Okay, now, what was I working?
Okay, heading to Polaris trading station.
Alright, I need at least one more large generator. Let's see what we need for that.
Yeah, and I can just tell you what they have. I don't have a lot of credits, but
gonna want to put some May not be. May not. They're called. Cool. Might be able to.
So
Maybe
I have a
not.
question.
Yes.
Since we're doing like with our faction, if I go and like kill the predators in the Xerax territory to make them friendly to me, does that happen to our whole faction or just me?
The whole faction.
Okay, good to know. So if I
Yeah,
accidentally kill some Polaris while I'm here,
it'll affect
then...
all of us. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Just making sure before I accidentally shoot anyone.
Okay. This. There. Now we've got that. Let's go ahead. Symmetry plane here. I don't need that one at the moment. Fuel tanks. We'll put one here. There. Okay. We do have a lot of engineering scrap. Let's see what engineering scrap can. What we're gonna want to save the engineering scrap until we have 250 of it, and then make an emergency scrap warp drive that we could use if we get stranded somewhere. Because the emergency scrap warp drive can go up to 10 AU. It cannot jump from star system to star system, but it can go up to 10 AU from planet to planet without requiring any pentaxis. We're going to want to do that. I'm an engineer. Those are useless. The short range warp drive. Well, yeah, that and that are useless. Because our small vessels, we can actually equip with those when Frag can make them. The mid-range warp drive, and then I can make regular warp drives, which we already have one installed.
Yeah, so bad news, nobody here sells Sathium at all.
I had a feeling that's what was going to happen.
No one sells any kind of like elements or anything other than like a what is it, aluminum powder, magnesium powder.
There should be a miner on the space station.
Okay, I guess I'll head that way then.
A mining representative on the space station that should do what we need.
Off to space I go then.
Okay. And we're going to want to equip weaponry to this thing.
The derelict trading station?
No, it's just a trading station.
Yeah, we don't have just a regular trading station.
There is one somewhere. There always is in the starter system.
Somewhere around the planet?
Yep. You may have to find it.
Okay, how far out can it go?
I believe the maximum is 25 kilometers.
Okay. Well, I'll look around for it, but I don't think we have one.
We can put turrets on top. Bottom or the going to be difficult. We can probably put one on the bottom here. Up these. So should be able to put one of these on there. The bottom, I'm going to make it a minigun. Or should I make it a cannon? I think I'm going to make it a cannon. This would be backwards. That would. Okay. And as expensive things. So if one, two, one, five, and we could do that. Or this. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 7 between 1, 7, 8. So that's closer to that. And then if we just do these instead of that, it will actually be perfect. So this other side, do upper one or the upper, right? Upper one. Diagonal from those over. Diagonal and over. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 7. 7. Perfect. Now, these sentry guns, I'm actually going to have these two like that, these two like that, and then these like that and that. And I'll put the other one on the other side the same. So let's go up and in and take a look at All right, so the interior of these on this side doesn't have any thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do this. That, and if the turret gets blown out, then I'll be fine here. On these, that one, I can do the same. That, but then I'm gonna want to color this, that, and over here, should be able to that. The final ones are back here. Ooh, there is a light in the way. What if I moved these lights down? So let me open up this to copy those stats, and then if I move these there, and that's 220. Full white, okay. So off, and then I should be able to that and have it still going across. Very, very good. Okay, very nice. Those are darker than those. Intentionally so? Maybe. Let's do that. I think I'm going to leave those. Well, let's just go ahead and get them like that. Or should we have them be that? Nah, that distracts too much. Okay. And here. Out here, however, we will utilize the that move you like that, and then these, can we I guess we'll just leave those as they are. Could do that. Okay. Now there's no real empty space in here. It's all like this is taken up by this, and those are taken up by the doors and the ramp. Okay. So how's it going, Goob? You find it yet?
You're sure that there's a trading station somewhere in this orbit?
I'm like 80% sure.
Because I'm making a very big circle around our planet, and I'm not seeing anything out here.
I mean, I suppose it's possible that I don't have it set to always have one.
Yeah.
I know that the vanilla game always has one, but I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I know the vanilla does, but I thought we took it out because, I mean, that's kind of, there's the derelict trading station there.
Maybe.
So.
We may have taken it out. Honestly, I don't remember
I
whether we
remember
did or not.
you had talked about it. So, and I know whenever I've played single players, at least with Start Salvage, I've never seen a working trading station in our orbit.
It's possible that there's not a working space trading station. And if that's the case, we're gonna have to find. Well, what we'll have to do.
Yeah, because my scanner can go like 19 kilometers away, and I'm like orbiting the planet, and I'm just seeing the stuff closer to the planet than I am.
Well, because here's the thing. The only space trading station that's actually guaranteed and functional is probably the quarantine station, and I know that one has some trader stuff. So we may just have to wait.
Drive.
We may just have to wait until we go there to finish the elevators.
At least the elevators aren't broken, though.
This is true. Okay. So go up here because I only need 2 more of those
Sathium
blocks.
plates?
No, I need a lot more Sathium.
Okay. Would there be anything? We have a deconstructor now, so
we do.
Maybe, I mean, if I get some of the space junk, what takes Sathium plate?
If you can find ships or structures, like anything that has combat steel blocks, that would use Sathium plates.
What about like the cores and extenders?
No, the extenders. Let's see. Small vessel ones do not. Anything with the warp drive. The warp drive takes Sathium plates.
Yeah.
I
don't know if I could carry a warp drive in my little ship though.
Yeah.
Like, because of the size of it.
If you find... I don't know if it'll return the power coils or if it'll return... Well, that power coils are a restoration. That's supposed to... Anyway. Let me see... output... thing that uses Sathium anymore, apart from the Sathium plates themselves. So let me see what devices Sathium plates. Blast doors obviously do, because that's what I'm trying to build. On the engineering side, I think it's just warp drives. Yeah, it looks like it's just warp drives.
Hangar doors don't.
No, they have cobalt.
Sad.
Let's see, basic large device. If you can find a tier 3 fuel tank, that's the 2x2x1s.
Yeah.
Those
I don't
use
think
Saphium
any of
plates.
the junk has that though.
The large tier 2 generators, the 2x2x6s, use Saphium plates. Oh. I mean, there's obviously a reason why Saphium is so rare.
Well, yeah.
I mean, not a lot of things actually use it. No, the Hellstorm missile turret uses it, but yeah, you're not going to find any junk with those. Artillery turrets, if you can find any artillery turrets, they have some Saphium plates. That's all that I can find. So the biggest source of Saphium plates would be if you can find things that are combat steel.
Yeah, I'll see if I can, but I found a cargo container ship, junk ship. So right now I had to destroy the core in it so that I can access the inside without freezing to death.
Yeah. If there's this is just a large construction, not an advanced, so I can't the higher tier automatic. But that's pretty much it. So if you can find combat steel based stuff, all right. So I think in order to facilitate exploration and such, I'm gonna go ahead and try to make a small vessel version of the salvage barge.
Yeah, something that can fly.
It may not end up being able to fly that well unless I can. So I'm going to try to design it, you know, block for block exactly the same, except for instead of hover engines, there's going to be down thrusters. And I'm going to put a couple of up thrusters on the top. So it's going to be an interesting thing. And it's not going to have a warp drive or anything, of course. So it's just going to be only for exploring things, but it'll be intended to dock on the Led Zeppelin. All right, let me take account of the thrusters. It's only got 2 medium thrusters. And its sideways thrusters are hidden, I believe. All right, so I'm going to need 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm going to need 4 small thrusters and 2 medium thrusters. So let's see. All of us. Place those with those eventually. Ooh, I can make advanced multi-tool now.
Nice.
That. Okay, so all of us. Those 2 of those. We need more electronics. We're gonna need cobalt. Of course we need not cobalt, copper. Of course we need copper. Let me go out and see if I can get some more salvage bars. Output fuel. That's fine. Put. All right. Like that high on the ground. There's a good amount of copper in the area. It's just all these little nodes.
Well, I got you 11 Sathiums.
Hey, it's better than nothing. Sathium plates or Sathium ingots?
Plates. Sathium plates.
Okay.
And the only reason I really have to come back is because I'm running out of oxygen, and I'm kind of getting hungry because I keep freezing myself to death almost.
Where did you get them? Like, what did you? Was it combat steel?
No, it was cargo containers. In one of the junk.
Okay, so they were
ships.
They were just inside the cargo containers.
In the cargo containers.
That works. I mean, Oh. Okay, let's see. I've got 23 copper. This and see if there's copper right here. There and up there. I like this barge because it has the open window things, that the doors that open,
Yeah.
but keep it sealed, so I can just drill without even leaving the confines of the cabin.
Yeah, I usually use my drone to do stuff like that.
Yeah, but I don't even need to use the drone. I just take the barge right up next to it and then just shoot out the window. That way I don't have to expose myself at all.
Yeah, it's always better when you don't expose yourself.
Yeah, in some places that's illegal.
Most places.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, here is a rubble pile with floating rock for some reason. A lot of sathy iron, a little bit of copper. Theoretically, I could attach a drill to the barge and I wouldn't have to even get out of the sea, but it'd be a lot easier if it was a laser drill. All we have is a mechanical one. Any more copper in this? Here. Looks like that might be it. this little rubble biome. One here. Uh, 52. That should be enough to do what I need to do. Grab what we have away and grab that. Well, okay. And there's some literally right here next to our base. Okay, let's unload all this into base. Barge. All right, so we've made one of those. 2, 3, 2. All right, and then we can see those are, of course, the survival don't symbol. Basic salvage tools don't disassemble. And at the moment, the repair tools and salvage don't. Let's see, what does it require for a full salvage? Electronics, optic fiber. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the salvage and the repair tools to disassemble. Almost out of fuel, and our base is only at 17% solar power. That fill up on fuel. Good there. Okay. I'll probably end up building. Might end up building it on top of one of the solar panels. Okay. Alright, let's see what other devices we're gonna need. We're definitely gonna need a SV CPU extender tier 2.
I found a way that we can get some Sathium plates. Because I had forgotten how in my single player how I get so much Sathium that I need for the ships I want. Yeah, alien blocks have Sathium plates in them.
That is true, they do.
So all we have to do is just get, to go raid some of these places that have alien blocks, like the there should be what's it called, the
the abandoned bases.
Yeah, the abandoned bases, and that one place that like all it looks like is like a hangar, like a bunker, but it goes underground.
I know what you're...
Beta or something.
I think I know what you're talking about. Now, didn't we... Yes, this unknown artifact that we took the core out of, that has Sathium, or that has alien.
The destroyed alien obelisk?
No, well, no, not the destroyed alien obelisk. It's in the Talon territory to the south. It's called Unknown Artifact. We already took the core out of it.
Oh yeah, then yeah, that would have alien blocks probably.
Before you start taking those apart, let's make
we need to put a core in it.
Yes.
Yeah, because I already took the debris field. That's what reminded me that the alien blocks have Sathium, because I was just taking apart stuff in the debris field, and yep, sure enough. So I have to repair my open fracture real quick. Actually, it's a closed fracture, I think. Ooh, there we go. Oh no, there's no O2 in the tanks.
I think all the devices on here that can be used on both HVs and SVs, I'm just going to transfer over to the SV salvage barge.
Yeah.
So I don't have to craft them or anything. I'm going to need Frag to craft me a small vessel detector. I'm going to need cobalt alloy for the small vessel. Well, we could try to go and salvage a small vessel constructor. And you can make med stations for the small vessel.
Yep.
So I'm going to need one of them. Alright, I should have a core.
It did, I stole it.
Oh, you stole the core.
Yeah, I saw it in there and I was just like, oh, that's what I needed.
Do you have a regular multi-tool or an advanced multi-tool?
I just have regular.
Alright, I've got an advanced one, so I'm going to come down and help you salvage the stuff. Be sure to assign it a faction. Get there.
I will. Right now I'm just putting stuff in the input. You got 30 Sathium plates in there now.
What vehicle were you using?
The Goo Flyer or Goo Ship.
Okay.
It's in the blimp.
Oh, you parked it in the blimp. Okay.
Yeah, because it's easier.
I'm gonna head out to the unknown artifact. You'll probably
yeah,
still beat me
I'm
there.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go there now.
Because I'm going in a slower than normal hover vessel. It only maxes out at like 35 instead of the 40 that it normally go. Just because I don't have a full thruster setup and everything. I'm not worried about setting up a full thruster setup.
I see you. I think you're actually gonna beat me there still. I don't know. I'm catching up to you pretty quickly here.
I don't see you.
I'm above you.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Yeah, you're flying
Yeah, we're gonna get there at the
faster.
same time.
Which is pretty cool.
Actually, nope, I'll beat you there.
Just barely.
Yeah, but now I have to come down.
You overshot it, didn't you?
Well, no, I didn't aim down. I just flew straight. I'm just gonna place the core over here.
Okay. Now the cruise ship only has a smallish cargo box, so
Yeah, because that's I could only fit a small one. I think I put it behind the fridge. I could only really fit one block in
access
there. So.
the barge and connect to either its input or output. I would say connect to the output so I can connect to the input, and we can work separately on getting.
So which one do you want me to use? Input or output?
Use the output.
Okie dokie.
All right, go ahead. Yep, I was gonna say go ahead and place the core. Now,
it's SSV now.
There aren't a whole lot of alien blocks, of the Xenu blocks, but there are some.
There's hardened steel, though.
There's a lot of hardened steel, yes. You'll notice the textures of the alien blocks are different.
Yeah.
And it sounds like poop instead of pink when you hit them.
Yeah, I know. Well, you can also just look, you know, in the bottom right.
Yes, but it's easier and quicker if you know what you're looking for to begin with. I think I got all the alien stuff. The first one I did. The first one I did, I accidentally just took it off with. Oh nope, there's still some here.
Are you sure it's not concrete?
Nope, it says alien block, and it goes instead of the.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the rest of these... Oh, it's full.
So the rest, we just make the whole thing collapse?
Well, I would say yes, but don't, because the boxes are full. We have nowhere to store it. So we'll just keep it like this. Yeah. I mean, the output is mostly full, but so we'll just leave it here and then come back if we need more titanium plates. Funny, I was going only at 35 before, now I'm going at 45, 46.
Huh, wonder why.
Like my maximum speed is...
Watch out for this minigun drone.
Take it out.
I don't have weapons on my ship, but I'm just flying circles around it.
Yeah, I can't get up these hills. So heavy with the block.
You can dock a hover vessel on the small vessel, right?
Ugh. I ran into a tree and did not mean to.
I see.
Yes, you can dock a hover vessel onto a small vessel, but your small vessel will not be able to carry me.
Want to bet?
Yes.
Let's try it.
Alright, go underneath it.
Almost.
Is yours factioned? Is mine? Yeah, they're both factioned.
There you go. Flying only possible if you leave the docked ship.
I know, I'm trying. I'm trying to leave. Alright, you turned your thing off?
Yeah, I'm turned off. It's just flying around on its own, I guess.
I turned mine off too.
Yeah, well, I mean, your docking gear's going in and out, in and out, in and out. Oh, disappeared.
Yeah, I pressed space. So you're good. Okay, land your ship and then get out.
Almost had it.
Come on.
There you go. There you go, dock.
Alright, hold on. Don't get in yet. Okay.
Using my boosters.
Yeah, see, I told you.
I can wiggle it.
Yeah, I can wiggle it too from inside my own thing.
Aww. He stole my backpack.
I'll just have to, I'll have to make my way home slowly. If we had a master salvage tool or master multi-tool, we wouldn't need to haul it back. Because they have the same return rate as the deconstructor.
Yeah, the 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Coming up on the Frag's iMobile operations.
Yeah. immobile.
Yeah, but iMobile like iPod.
Well, yeah, because originally he called it Frag's Mobile Operations because it was supposed to be a hover vessel base, but then he realized he couldn't move it because of CPU issues and such. So he's like, it's an immobile operations. And then we just dissected
Gotcha.
it, took everything out that was of value.
Yeah, makes sense. So now it's just a shell.
Yeah. A shell and a core, obviously.
Yeah.
Almost there. I'm close enough I can home storage recycling bin. Wait, where's the Xenu? Oh, they're in the now I can move.
Finally.
All right, and we'll just go ahead and put these in input. All right. There we go. Now we've got some nothing enough. Oh, now
Just
we're
be
missing
careful.
cobalt alloy. Yay!
Yeah, just be careful. It says that the Xerox are going to attack now.
Yeah, so just hang around here with me and we'll take them out.
It hasn't said that they're actually like attacking yet, but
Yeah, Paladin's cruiser does not have a it's not faction, so I'm gonna have to take Frag's ship.
unless we force it to be
Also,
faction.
no, I'm not worried about that. Alternatively, we can do this. Storage repository, ammo box.
Oh, you're actually gonna give us a turret.
I already have a turret if it's on the bottom.
Yeah.
But if we can, let's see, home storage, put that in there. That. Okay.
Well, it popped out and said hello and then it went away.
Apparently you have turned off the some of the requirements for the in the server, like the CPU usage is off, which we're gonna have to fix. Obviously mass and volume are on because we had issues with that with those blocks, so at least that's still consistent. But looking at our base and looking at the ship, it says 100% off, which means that CPU use has been turned off on the server side. which is not a big deal. I can still build things to spec. It's just we're gonna need to turn it back on to make it fair. Whenever we get a chance. Okay, let's hang out down here on the base. See if we can get that to trigger. And then we can see if the Zeppelin can actually do any good. And then I'll get practice landing the Zeppelin back on this teeny tiny platform.
I can't find in the console, and I'm looking at all the game options. Oh yeah, no, enable CPU points is true.
Then why does it say off for the base and the...
I don't know, but like if you go into the terminal in the console and just type in game options, it tells all the game options and what they're set to, and you know, shows enable CPU points true, enable volume weight true, enable max block count true, auto miner depletions true. So yeah.
Well, I know there's one way that we can find out if the CPU thing is actually true.
Well, I mean, then again, it also doesn't despawn the escape pod like it says it despawn escape pod true.
Yeah, I took out the CPU for the base, and it's still a tier 2 CPU. Like, I took out the CPU extender. And it's still a tier 2 CPU.
Well, now it's under attack, so...
Yes.
I don't see where they're coming from yet, though.
Yep, you'll have to look for the little red dots.
Coming from northeast. Looks like it's a drone sweep because there's 3 of them.
Yep. Two drones down.
There we go,
Nice.
all of them.
Turrets and thrusters are now off. Well done, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I've got the stuff out of those two. Where's the third one? Oh, right here.
I was gonna say, is it that one there? You said those two. I didn't know which two you meant.
The other two.
Okay.
Yep, I got all the stuff out of all three of them then.
Sweet. And I landed the ship pretty darn perfect. Okay. Welcome back to the Led Zeppelin.
Thank you. The ship just moves so fast, I just fly into the walls.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we're going to need Opal. There's a good amount of things that have cobalt. How much of it are we going to be able to find in Salvage? Let's see. I think. Let's look at the home storage. See what we currently have now. I'm gonna use those. Let's see. Does the cockpit use cobalt? Flux coils have cobalt in them. I don't know if it's the flux coils or that, but don't need those.
Oh, I see why I was getting hurt so much.
Yeah. Sathium.
My armor's durability is 0.
Yeah, that's not good. I believe those use Sathium. I'm not going to be. Put those over there.
Radiated fog.
Yeah, it happens. Okay, so take a look at the structure. Oh. Not going. Yeah, we've got 67 Sathium plates now, so we've got enough Sathium. What I need is cobalt. Got the cobalt. Got one cobalt out. Not sure other part stuff that we're gonna need. So boarding ramps use cobalt. We have 3 of them here, and we don't need 3 of them. Boarding ramps do not. Armored doors do. Armored automatic doors do. And we have 5 of those. I can throw those in the recycling bin. Get those recycled. Because we're not going to need those. How much cobalt do we need for the 25 each, so 50 total. Normally you can find cobalt in the radiated biomes, but I removed the radiated biomes to put junkyards in, so
nice.
Now, I do know that anything with the fuel tanks and oxygen tanks, the tier 2s, the 2x1s, those do use cobalt. So if any of our ships nearby still have those. Ventilator. O2 tank missing. Fuel tank missing. This one obviously has some O2 tank or fuel tank. Let's see. It also has some thruster fuel tanks. It has 3 of the ones we want. That's good. Let me just connect to the recycling bin. And I can tree blocks those. Make sure to get all the fuel I can out of it. There. Oh, there's another medic station here. We don't really need any more medical devices, though, do we?
Not on the blow. I mean, if someone wants them for the small vessels, I can.
Yeah, medical devices don't have any good components, though, so not really going to worry about taking them apart. I mean, if we did take them apart, we could get some medical, what do you call it? Medical scrap.
Yeah.
tank. Other one on the other side. There. Was it? Where are these other fuel tanks? 3. That's the one that... Okay. What else on this ship? Got some thrusters. I'm gonna... Yeah, might as well go ahead and take them apart as well. I'll put them into the recycle bin. That's the thruster. Ooh, that we need as a whole block. So that in storage repository. Sentry gun.
What?
It's the last sentry gun. I've got 7 on the ship, and the ship can have 8. So. Okay. Alright, now let's see what we've got. Buildable here. Sure, I can do 1 at least. Looks like I can do 2, which will be great.
Yep.
Turned out we had the Cobalt Alloy after all. It was just on ships in devices.
Just hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I look at the CPU statistics, it doesn't say off. It just has active tier 2, CPU tier 2, efficiency level 100 because we're below tier 2.
Interesting. Now let me take a look at the base now. Yeah, it says 200,000 CPU usage. Yeah. But it says off next to the 100%, and if I take out the...
It doesn't say it when I look at it.
And if I take out the extender, it didn't change anything. Like, the tier didn't go down or anything.
Take it out and let me look at it. Yeah, it still says it's tier 2, but I mean it says efficiency 100%. It doesn't have off. It doesn't have the off there for me.
Yeah, but it does for me, and it It's not what I meant to build. I guess I can throw that in the recycle bin and get it back. So obviously you're gonna have to fix the settings somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how, because I mean they're set to have the CPU tier 2.
According to the console,
Or,
which could be
yeah.
wrong.
Well, let me just check the actual file then.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, according to the game options YAML file, CPU points true.
That's weird.
Both for the first set and the bottom, because remember I just took the game options from yours and just threw it in.
Tell you what, you remove the core or remove the extender and see what happens. Just be sure to link to a box.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, is let me link to... I'm gonna go with output. Yeah, it still says tier 2, but mine doesn't say off. I think it may just take a bit for it to realize that it's down a tier.
I don't know, because I left that off for like 2 minutes and it didn't change the first time I did it.
We can try taking it out and then restarting the server and just see if it drops it down then.
We could also just try restarting the server, so it's not that big a deal. I'm not worried about it right now.
True. Yeah, but it is just kind of strange that yours says it's off, but mine doesn't say it's off.
Yeah. Okay, storage repository. I'm going to put these blocks there. We now have our last 2 elevators getting ready to be put on the Zeppelin. Alright.
You okay down there?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. Yep. 7. And I should be able to go ahead and signal this inverted. Cash.
You do know that like the angle of the door is like different from the other one.
Yes, I did that in.
Okay, just making sure.
Because look at the direction that you'll get off of the elevator. That one you get off
gotcha.
one side. This one you'll just turn around and get off this side. This one does not actually have any sensors yet. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Alright, let's get 2 sensor blocks. Three dash. All right.
I think you need to move these rails out one.
What rails where?
Near the generator and the Pentaxa tank.
Why?
Because I'm getting radiated.
Yeah, but radiation's nothing. I ain't worried about radiation.
Well, then why don't you put the rails right next to it?
Heat.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. It's only 35.
Okay. You will be 3-3. There's 4. You will be inverted 3-5. Okay. And you should just be -3. Okay. One. You do that. All right.
Well, that pushed me outside.
Well, yeah, because that was the up elevator.
Yeah, it made me fall onto it, and then it just pushed me outside.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have gone down the up elevator.
Well, I didn't know it was until I was already in there. The door just opened for me.
Because it shouldn't have.
Well, it did.
This door doesn't open for me.
And now the blast door's stuck.
Yeah, you stuck it.
I did not stuck it.
You stuck it.
I did not stuck it. I sticked it in it. Now this time it glitched me through the wall, like through the floor, and pushed me out.
Yeah, you need to stand in the middle of the elevators when you get into them.
I tried, and the others work fine, but I tried, but this one just squished me instead.
All you do, you just walk in here, and it should work.
That's what I did, but it didn't work.
You're not doing it right.
That time it worked. So, I got a question for you. Yes.
Which side do you think would be better for the garden? Back here or up here?
Well, I really don't know.
Because one side's going to be the garden, the other side is going to be the, whatchamacallit?
There's light coming through somehow.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. One's going to be the garden, the other's going to be habitation with bedrooms and such.
I would think the side with the elevators would be the habitation side, just
So,
because
over here?
Yeah, because you'll come up and then just go to your rooms and stuff. Whereas if you're gonna do gardening and stuff, you don't need to be right near elevators for that.
Okay.
Once we get the growing plots in, I'm gonna start mass producing food.
Yeah. Okay. You think that'll be enough plots?
Should be. I'm just wondering if maybe we should just do this as a 9 instead of 2 6s.
Like that?
Yeah, and then we could even move these 2 9s over one, like just so that there's one in between instead of 3.
Yeah, but I was wanting them to be about as to have space. I was yeah. You'll see what I plan on doing in the middle here. So,
is that where the food processors and fridges are going to go?
Possibly, yeah.
Now all we need to do is do 54 growing plots and 6 growing lights. Well, we also need somewhere to put the lights on, but...
Oh, that's all the plastic blocks.
Yeah.
Time to make 1,000 more carbon composite blocks. I don't think we have enough stuff to make carbon composite blocks.
Well, you just need, what, stone and logs?
really right now we just need stone. Well, I guess we could use some more wood logs. Actually, I think I'm going to do this like I did the medical bay. And have the healing elevator. I think that would look better in here, don't you?
Yeah, because we're gonna need the growing lights on something, you know, and we need to have some kind of, like, I don't want it just to be like stuck on a ceiling, you know. I like having something like coming down holding it or something.
Okay. Let's see if we can go out and get more dirt and stuff.
You mean stones?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I see plenty of rocks right around here.
Yeah.
I do have a drill, but it only has one charge.
A laser drill?
Well, it's just a drill. Like, handheld drill.
Yeah. I'm telling it to make 10 more, which should output 50, I believe.
Of the drill charge?
Drill ammo, yeah. I've only got 8 on me, so take just half of what's there and I'll take the other half.
Yeah, the output count is 5, so yeah, if you did, what, 10 more, then that's 50.
Yeah. I did 10 altogether, so yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, then that'd be 50 of them.
Because it outputs 5 per.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So you can go ahead and take those.
I just did.
And I'll come back later and grab those. Now we get to see if these drills will harvest it directly into the box or if it will drop it on the ground like it used to.
What, the manual drills or the ones
hover
on the
vessel
ship?
drills.
They should go straight into the harvester box.
If I'm talking about if you're harvesting a rock. Because used to, if you harvested a rock, it would drop on the ground. You had to get out and pick it up.
Huh.
Because that's one thing that annoyed me with my SOVs. Because you're supposed to be able to get in it, drill, get what you need, and go back. But I had to get out every time I drilled a big rock to get to pick up the crushed stone. Okay, so yeah, it harvests the full thing, and then whatever else it can't, it just destroys. So I just got 680 stone.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that much because I don't have...
probably lost like 3,000 of what would have come out of that rock, but...
The giant pillar ones?
Yeah. Home storage. Input. Crushed stone. Haha. It says you're in the input.
Yeah, I'm putting some rocks in there. There you go.
Alright, I just put more logs in there. You're like a little UFO that just flies over, shines lights, and hovers around.
Well, I mean, I don't really have... I mean, you know... I would take much longer to get the trees than you're doing.
Yeah. That's why Paladin built this thing.
And I don't think we need any more rocks right now. Oh, you smashed that one.
Oops. That should be more than good. All right, now we should have a bunch going into the output that I can then transfer to the storage repository as I'm building.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Is there any way to make the bottom door wait a little longer before it opens up?
Like, what do you mean?
For the elevators, like, because when you come up, like, the bottom door closes, and then the blast door starts moving you, but then the bottom door opens back up if I'm standing there and I'm just watching the blast door move. So is there, like, any way we could, like, put the bottom door on a delay so that it won't open back up until the blast door is at least on its way back down?
I can do it where it won't open until the blast door's on its way back down. Because all I'll have to do is set it to the inverse of that as well. Yeah, let me try something. All right, so let's do it with this one, since this is a shorter elevator.
Yeah.
If I do it with that, try that.
So you go in and then you come up to the door.
Yeah, it only opens as
That
the
was-
thing's on its way back down.
Okay, yeah, that one did. Now let's try doing that on the longer one, because it may just be because this one's longer that it does.
All right. So I'll show you how this one looked, okay?
Okay. Yeah, that one's fine.
And now we'll do the other one.
Yeah, that's fine. That works. You missed a spot.
That's because I didn't miss it. You droned it.
Oh yeah, well now my drone's in the wall like I wanted, so, you know, whatever. My drone's got God mode on.
And we'll just put the things on the ceiling there, and it'll be perfect.
Well, like, yeah, something to, like, because it would need to be dropped down by 1,
No,
so we
one,
can... okay.
because it goes.
Well, I mean, I guess
It's
it
got to
wouldn't
be
have to
2
be,
above, just like that.
but... Okay, yeah. Are you gonna put them on, like, a switch or something?
Eventually, right now I just have them off.
You missed a corner one.
No, the corners don't mirror for some reason.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that is strange.
Although they mirrored in that one.
Yeah.
I think the ones up there mirror, the ones down here don't.
Yeah, which is strange.
Doctor Strange. I mean, I might as well turn the grow lights back on. They're not really going to use a lot of power.
Yeah. I was wondering if you were going to do that. That's what I usually do for my grow plots, is any light that's in there is going to be purple.
What do you think?
I think this one needs to be a little bit more, like, lit up back here. Yeah, I think we just need, like, another light, you know, just for this plot over here to make it a little bit brighter. Those would work. Yeah, that works. Now we just need the fridges and food processors,
Mm-hmm.
and then grow plots, and of course plants. You know.
Right. So this fridge in here is, I'm calling it the main processor input. So all the food processors are going to pull from there.
Okay.
Probably the medical processors as well. So we'll want to put medical stuff in it as well.
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna have like the herbal leaves and stuff, you know, growing up here, so that I don't have to,
Yeah.
you know, do that.
I may put a second refrigerator in here, which would be the medical refrigerator. And so you would just, when you pick the medical things, put it in there. When you pick the food things, put it in here.
Well, but I already have a fridge for medical stuff down there.
Yes, I'm talking about medical input. You're talking about medical output.
Well, the problem with that is that a lot of the medical stuff, to make it needs like protein and fiber and stuff, which, to get the plant proteins, I'm just gonna do vegetables because you
If
can
you're doing it for
that.
plant protein, it's actually better to plant the plant proteins in Star Salvage. They output 10.
Yeah.
10 per
Okay.
plant,
Well,
which is more
but
than the vegetables would per growth cycle.
yeah. Well, still, like, the protein can be used for both food and medical.
Right, so if you're picking protein for food, you put it in the food. If you're picking it for medical, you put it in the medical.
Well, but maybe. I just like having everything all in one fridge and just make what I need out of it.
I usually do too until the fridge gets full, and then I separate.
I have actually never filled a fridge that way.
I have.
So, the garden out is a cargo pallet.
Yes, because anything you would garden out has 0 mass, 0 volume. It'd just be the sprouts.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, what do you mean garden out? Like, but yeah, the sprouts go there. Well, in that case,
It's just called sprouts now.
Well, now I can go ahead and put one in there. Because I found it in a container I salvaged, so, bleh. Well, the food processor here goes to sprouts.
Which is what I just renamed garden out.
Yeah, but wouldn't this be... Oh,
this is where you make the sprouts.
I get what you're gonna do. This is only for making sprouts.
Correct.
And in the kitchen, we're gonna have a food processor and fridge to make food from this fridge. So this is just the input for all processors, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we could. Well, actually, we could just stack a fridge on top of this fridge. For the medical stuff. I'm thinking these 4 plots up here are probably going to be the food plots, like for, vegetables and fruit or whatever, and like, sweetener and stuff.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
Which do you think looks better? This as it is? Or that?
I think the lighter one. Just because you can actually see the texture, or, the pattern on the lighter one. It also makes it kind of look a little bit brighter in here.
Okay.
But I think these 4 plots up here are probably going to be for food growing. These 2 back here I can use for, like, herbal leaves and medical stuff, because I'm not going to need a lot of medical stuff other than, like, protein.
What I would do is things that can be both food and medical, I would put on this one.
Yeah.
Like mushrooms and...
yeah, true. Well, yeah.
Because really, the only food that we're going to want to be making is the emergency rations. But we can make other things too. But we want to plant the stuff to make emergency rations so that we can end up making them.
Yeah, so we're gonna need spice, vegetables, fruit, protein.
And berries.
Well, that's the hang on, where is it? There it is. You don't need berries, just fruit.
Oh. Maybe it was buds I was thinking of.
Um,
For the hot beverage.
yeah, hot beverage, yes. We will need buds too. Because, I mean, it just needs water, beverage, fruit juice, energy bar, and salami. Salami is going to be, you know, meat and spice, but meat is vegetable and
plant
protein. And the energy bar is just protein. So if we did vegetables and protein, we can get both of those, and then spice would make us be able to do salami and energy bar, buds for the beverage, and then fruit for the fruit juice, and then just water containers, and we got that, you know, we got everything we need for that. So those can easily be done in just these 4 plots, because that's really only, like, if we did 1 full plot for like vegetables, 1 full plot for protein, 1 full plot for buds, and 1 full plot for spices, then, you know, that's all we need to make energy ration or emergency rations other than water.
Is the base out of power or something?
I don't know. I'm not there.
Because no, I know. Hold on. I think, yeah, the constructor fault. That's what. I'm like, why did it stop? It stopped because the